NK Telco Sports welcomes you to Watkins for our coverage of the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Tournament, where the Riverside Pirates will take on the Calvary Christian Spartans. Tonight's game brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, and NK Telco bring you tonight's game between Riverside and Calvary Christian out of Bell Fountain, doing battle in the first Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic. I'm Dave Helmstetter. With me tonight, Jeremy Plyman, with the lid lifter of this Tip-Off Classic. Nice idea by the folks here at Watkins to have a little bit of a tournament to start the season.
Yeah, it creates a little bit of excitement, get some teams in here, and these, all four of these teams not going deep into the football season and stuff like that allows them to do something a little bit different. Shout out to our sponsors, Myers Tavern there in town, being their inaugural sponsor of this, and Josh Meyer. Greatly appreciate it. Should be exciting. Should be some fun basketball this weekend, Dave.
And we take a look at the two teams that are in this match. The Riverside Pirates, they've got a nice returning core of players off of a 6-win squad from a year ago. So there's a little bit of optimism on the Riverside for this new season.
This team has been together for a while now, too. Not only have these players been are they getting as they get older here, they've been playing together as young groups also down in freshman and sophomore years. Some of these guys were playing at that point in time, too. They lost a key component in John Zumberger last year, and now this year they're going to try to improve on things this year a little bit farther.
And you look at Riverside, and one thing that they have, Miles Plattfoot, I think he's played forever, hasn't he? Seems like it.
I feel like this is year number 8. He's on the transfer portal list or whatever you want to call it for the college kids. But, yeah, great young athlete, big-time star for him on the football field there as their quarterback. And this year, finishing his basketball career off, this is his senior year, coming in last year averaging 9.5 points per game.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have our national anthem here at the Watkins Athletic Complex.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Also, you take a look at Riverside, Jeremy, and they have a nice big inside pivot player, and Aiden Clary comes in at 6'7", pretty solid rebounder from a year ago, and I would think, given the nature of basketball today, he could have a presence inside for tonight's game.
Not only is he big, he's really good. He's got good footwork, and he moves real well for a big man. He's very strong on the block. They're going to get him the ball, and he's going to get a lot of opportunities down there. Big-time rebounder last year also, averaging around 6 rebounds a game.
Introducing the starting lineups for the Riverside Pirates under head coach Tim Woods. Miles Plattfoot, there you see Miles, number 1. Number 3, Gavin Orsborn. Number 4, Nate Kopus, 6-foot senior. Number 11, Dominic Stotler, a senior, averaged 5 points last season. And number 34, the young man we were just talking about, Aiden Clary, junior. He'll be in the middle. We haven't talked a lot about the Calvary Christian Spartans, Jeremy, but they're new to the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Yeah, Calvary Christian out of Bell Fountain. Last year was their first year in the OHSAA. This year's year number 2. They were down in the Piqua sectional down there. Young upstart small college, high school over there in Bell Fountain Christian School. About 35, 40 kids, I believe, in the school.
Starting lineup, number 3, Evan Patton. Number 4, Philip Davey. Number 5, Wyatt Schlatter. Number 15, Luke Gardner. And number 33, Charles Crum. And head coach Rob Rogan. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight. First for the Calvary Christian Spartans of head coach Rob Rogan.
Coach Rob Rogan says his team needs to be patient on offense, not force passes and shots, stay disciplined defensively, and maintain sound fundamentals.
And for the Riverside Pirates of head coach Tim Woods.
Coach Woods wants them to win the rebounding and turnover battle, play with pace and spacing, and lock in defensively with limited breakdowns.
And Riverside, of course, Watkins was a winner over them in the sectional tournament at the end of last season. Pirates will turn it over. Here come inside move, and that's going to be a charge as number 4, Philip Davey, takes it to the hoop. So the two teams exchange turnovers here. The opening possessions.
Nice job by Stotler there to get in the lane and get himself set for that charge. Nice cut there.
And that's Gavin Osborne. 5'10" junior with the bucket. Try to go inside. Taken away. Here come the Pirates. Osborne back out front behind the arc. Flatfoot will have it. He'll go inside to Clary. Clary, nice move inside. Turnaround jumper, no good. And the Spartans are going to lose it out of bounds.
You got to believe they're going to go to Clary inside. He's just quite a bit bigger, quite a bit wider, strong-looking young fella.
Inbounds pass comes into Stotler. Back around to the top of the key. Flatfoot now. Osborne with it. Osborne gets the pass from Flatfoot. Flatfoot open for the three. High arcing shot, no good. Rebounded by Philip Davey.
Calvary Christians come out sitting in a 2-3 zone there.
Spartans running their offense. 2-0 on the first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Riverside with the early lead. Out front to Davey.
Calvary Christian in that 4 out, 1 in. They're using that high post to set some ball screens there. Every once in a while he'll pop out when they have issues. They need a release valve. It's 4 turnovers.
Christian with a turnover.
4 turnovers for the Calvary Christian already.
Osborne back over, open as Clary. He'll take a 3, shot no good. Ball tipped away, and Stotler will keep it alive. Flatfoot back over to the left side, and Kopus. Kopus for the shot, no good. The rebound comes down to Wyatt Schlatter for the Spartans. Nice hustle by Nate Kopus as he tips it out of bounds at the Riverside bench.
Coach Tim Wood for Riverside has to be happy with the looks that they're getting at the basket so far early in this game. Good looks, just can't get them to go down early in the season.
Open 3, rims in and out. Riverside up court quickly, Flatfoot. Outside 3, shot is there, and that's Dominic Stotler.
3-point basket, Dominic Stotler.
5-0 lead, Riverside here. Opening moments of the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic. Inside the lane goes Schlatter. Foul. Foul will be on Kopus. Inbounds pass. Calvary Christian looking for the first bucket. Inside move by Schlatter. Shot no good. A rebound comes down to Clary. He can handle the basketball. Big man brings it up court, gets it to Flatfoot. Back over to the right side on Osborne. Trying to go inside. Calvary Christian defense creates the turnover. Up court comes Patton. Left side Schlatter. He'll go inside to Davey and Miles Flatfoot. guilty of the personal foul.
Riverside, number 1, Miles
Being opening weekend, Dave, we probably need to discuss just a little bit about the new foul change rule here, where it'll be 5 per quarter. There's no longer the 1 and bonus. Everything's 2 shots.
Inside shot there by Crum, no good. Good defense by the Pirates. Stotler back over the right side and Plattfoot. Pass comes into Osborne. Back out to Clary. Plattfoot wants to move inside, turn around 10-footer. Rims off, rebound Evan Patton. Senior brings it across the timeline. Gartner to the baseline, cut off there, back out for a 3-pointer by Patton, and that one's going to fall through. Evan Patton with 4:24 to go, and that First National Bank Think First scoreboard gets Calvary Christian's first points of the season. Outside jumper, no good. 5-3 our score. Riverside with a 2-point lead. Patton again, and Evan Patton. Somebody there can shoot the basketball. He gets open.
Coach Rob Rogan has got to be real happy with Calvary Christian. His team's play right now on the offensive end. Very patient. That was one of his keys he talked about. They have been very patient offensively.
Outside jumper, Gavin Osborne.
Gavin Osborne.
He's got 5 of his team's 8 points. Inside, feed ball is put up there by Gardner. And the foul will go against Nate Copas.
That'll be his second on the evening, Dave. Team's third. As we were saying, now there's the new rule in high school basketball. 5 fouls per quarter. On the 5th one, you'll be shooting 2 free throws. It resets every quarter. So there is no more 1-and-1 after 7 for the half. That's not a situation. Now the number of fouls the kids get is still 5. That has not changed anything at all.
It'll be interesting to see how some of the strategy at the end of a basketball game changes or develops, I guess I should say, would be a better way to say it, over the course of a year, because saw so many times, you know, if you have fouls to give, the situation stops the possessions for the teams and the clocks.
You know, in discussions with some people about it, one individual was telling me, you know, if you want to know how to use it a little bit better, watch the girls' college game. You know, this is basically what we're playing at now, is what the girls' college game plays at. So basically everybody's now matching them. The only one who's an oddity would be the collegiate boys level, where there's still 1-and-1s and stuff like that. Nice look, good run up ahead.
Slatter, easy bucket, nice assist. And we're tied at 8-all on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
For those of you wondering if the boys' college game will follow suit, I would imagine not. There's too much money in paid programming on television and commercial timeouts there,
and
Dave.
plus they're still in the half game. That makes it a little different as well. Haven't done enough Ohio Northern women's basketball games. The 5 shots, you get used to it pretty quickly. Nice feed inside, and Aiden Clary puts the Pirates back into the lead.
Shouldn't be surprised there. Miles Plattfoot with a nice assist there. No, nothing different than throwing a football touchdown pass.
Number 24, Zeke Wiley comes into the lineup for the Spartans. And number 40, Cody Craig. They had more size at 6'7". Craig, big, strong player inside, comes in to give Clary a breather.
I would imagine Mr. Plattfoot's been behind Mr. Craig quite a few times on the football field there, Dave.
I would think so. Inside move, and Craig will draw the foul. A nice job of posting Craig up, and he'll go to the free throw line.
he does a nice job of making himself available. You know, wide body like that, the Spartans are a little hesitant to try to get around in front of him, because if he do, he's got a wide open lane on the backside. So he just kind of bullied his way down to the basket there. Nice touch on his free throw.
Next on the free throw.
Checking back in for the Spartans, number 15, William Gardner.
Gardner back into the lineup for Calvary Christian. Battle for the rebound. It's going to go off of
Calvary Christian basketball.
Jackson Woods, I believe, and inbounding it will be Wyatt Schlater. Riverside going to try and apply a little bit more pressure here in their man-to-man defense. Gartner back over to Wiley. Inside the pass goes. Gartner, he'll kick it back out. Davey wants to move it inside. Outside three, shot no good by Gartner. Rebound though, put up no good by Davey, but rebound shot number 24, Zeke Wiley puts it up and in on the rebound shot. And it's 11-10 Riverside, clinging to a 1-point lead. Spartans can take the lead, but got a foul on the backcourt. That's going to be on number 5.
Number 5, Jackson Woods.
Jackson Woods, that'll be his first, so Calvary Christian will inbound it. Inbounds pass comes into Patton.
So the Spartans will be in 2 shots. Any fouls on the Riverside after this, that'll be a 2-shot foul now. That's their 5th one on the quarter, excuse me.
Right there it comes.
Number 5, Jackson Woods. That's his second.
It'll be on Woods. That's the 5th, so Evan Patton will shoot 2. So with 37 seconds left here in our first quarter,
at the line is number 3, Evan Patton.
2 free throws will come up on the board for Evan Patton.
Last year, Calvary Christian was eliminated from the tournament by Jackson Center in the first round. So like you talked about earlier, Dave, Riverside was beat by Botkins and eliminated there. Calvary Christian was eliminated by Jackson Center down at Pickwa.
12, Reese Jenkins.
We're tied at 11 all as Evan Patton will try and give the Spartans the lead. And I think we jumped a little bit too soon.
That'll be Riverside basketball.
So we're tied. Final seconds here in the first quarter. Back out front to Plattfoot, over to the left side. Number 12, Reese Jenkins into the lineup. Outside 3 attempt by Orsburn, no good. Rebounded by Schlatter. Up court. Thought about it. Now he's going to take it. Open shot, no good. Rebound to Jenkins. And Landon Purdy, with about 5 seconds on the clock, puts his team up. Rebound tip. Number 24, Zeke Wiley, once again gets the putback. 1 quarter basketball is history, and our score, Calvary Christian 13, Riverside 13. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Second quarter of basketball underway here in the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic. Thanks for joining us here on NK Telco Sports. Short jump shot, no good by Davey, and once again, inside, Wyatt Schlatter with the rebound. Bucket puts the Spartans up by 2. Outside jumper, no good. Flatfoot with a rebound. He gets it back over to Osborne. Out front to Flatfoot. Flatfoot to Osborne. He'll shoot the 3 for the lead, and Riverside connects, up by a point. I'm surprised at the play of Calvary Christian inside. Very well disciplined in getting that second shot.
Yeah, they are. They attack the rim very well on the rebound. And as you see, most of them, Dave, that you talked about, they're been backside rebounds. So that means they're watching that ball come off the other side, doing a great job attacking those rebounds for the Calvary Christian.
They had at least 3 baskets that way in that first quarter. Riverside with a 1-point lead. Back out. Jumper no good by Osborne. Here comes Schlatter. Across the timeline. He's going into the lane. Flatfoot tries to stop him. Rebound comes down to Riverside, and it'll be a foul as Nate Kopus grabbed the rebound.
Number 4, Philip Davey as his second and team's first.
Nice crowd here for the first game, the opening game. JV games will take place tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock and then 11:30. These two teams will be playing at 11:30. Their 2 JV teams, Botkins and Waynesfield Goshen, will be playing at the 10 o'clock games.
And an extra step there by Davey. So Calvary Christian with the turnover.
Like we just said, JV tomorrow, but after this game will be the host Botkins Trojans will be taking on the Waynesfield Goshen Tigers. They'll be following this game.
Lots of basketball over the next couple of nights in the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic. 3-point shot no good. Rebound comes down to Gartner. Spartans across the timeline. That's Evan Patton. They'll be patient. That's the way they want to run their offense. Schlatter back over to Davey. Looks inside for Gardner. Tipped away by Riverside.
Notice they're using that wing when it gets thrown to the opposite wing / corner. The guy coming from the other elbow area is cutting off that high post man there. They've gotten that a few times on some good looks here.
They'll toss it into Wiley out near midcourt. Christian Rogan, a freshman, will come into the game momentarily for Calvary Christian. Pass to Schlatter for 3 off the rim. Here comes Dominic Stotler. Stotler over to the right side. Miles Flatfoot looks inside. He finds Kopus. Shot is short. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball.
That's a jump ball. That'll be Riverside basketball.
Possession arrow will favor Riverside. Wyatt Schlatter wasn't going to let go of that basketball,
no,
was he?
Great fight by that young man. Keep just staying after it. Nate Kopus missed a good look at the bucket there early. Got another one and missed both of them, but Slater was right there working at trying to get that ball out.
Inbounds pass. Damian Smith into the lineup for Riverside. 6'2" junior takes the shot.
That foul called Riverside. Number 34, Aiden Clary. That's his first. And team
foul will go against Aiden Clary.
I'm going to tell you this, Dave. I saw the Spartans play last year at the end of the year against Jackson Center, and it was tough sledding for them. This program in one offseason has come a long way from what they were in that game right there. These young men are really playing hard, playing really disciplined, and actually playing with a lot more skill level than they did last year at this time. Very nice improvement by them.
Very well disciplined team. You can tell that immediately. Patton shot off target, scrap for the rebound. Wiley will knock it out of bounds. Riverside still with that 1-point lead will bring it up court. Woods will take the 3 and he'll connect. Jackson Woods Could have counted to 10 on that one.
He had all day to line that one up, didn't he? A little miscommunication on the Spartans there to find the open guy.
That gives Riverside a 4-point lead. Inside Schlatter, back out to Rogan. Jump shot no good. Rebound Kopus. Riverside wants to run. Stotler will lose the ball. Schlatter on the break. He's going to come back. Right-handed shot, no good. Rebound to Kopus. Stotler pulls it up. 15-footer's good. And 21-15. And suddenly Calvary Christian here in quarter number 2 is gone cold.
They've been getting really nice looks at the basket here. Like you said, Dave, just can't finish them there.
And we've got a foul.
Number 10, Damian Smith. That's his
Damian Smith. 6'2" junior with the foul. Wyatt Schlatter will inbound it. Inside it goes to Crum, back out and over to Schlatter. Shot no good. Rebound to Woods. Woods up court quickly. Tries to go inside the lane. Gets it back out to Kopus. Smith works the baseline. Out front it comes to number 11, Dominic Stotler. And Clary will grab the rebound. Riverside will take the timeout. It's a full timeout. Timeouts this season brought to you by Precision Strip. We got a break in the action. Riverside 21, Calvary Christian 15. You're watching NK. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Number 5, Jackson Woods.
As we said, all timeouts this season brought to you by Precision Strip. We're at the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic. Calvary Christian and Riverside in the opener here. Of course, in game number 2 tonight, Waynesville Goshen will meet the host team, Botkins. Of course, we're talking on a Friday night. And on Saturday night, consolation game at 6, and the championship game will follow at about 7:30. Riverside, Kopus with the basketball. Into the lane he goes, tipped away. You get a 4-on-1 and you try and take it inside the lane, and that's usually not a good result.
Absolutely, Dave.
Schlatter with the fake, and nice shot off the glass, and Wyatt Schlatter has his 6th point of the night. There's the drive by Jackson Woods.
Schlatter wasn't quite set there enough. Woods was already in the air when he kind of got underneath him to try to move underneath him. He wanted a charge call there, but that wasn't going to happen. He's too far underneath the basket there, too.
Woods will step to the free throw line. He's got 4 points. Looking for point number 5 here.
Substitution checking back into the game for Riverside. Number 1, Miles Flatfoot.
You know, we've been talking, mentioned a couple times as sponsors for this weekend, Myers Tavern, supplying T-shirts for the young men and women in the tournament here, and food after the games for them also.
Damian Smith with the jumper as Evan Patton will draw the foul. As
that foul's called Calvary Christian, number 3, Evan Patton.
Riverside putting a little pressure on him. I think we got a nosebleed.
Yeah, I think he got hit pretty good, pretty quickly.
2 minutes, 28 seconds to go here in the first half. We're going to take a break here. Our score, Riverside 23, Calvary Christian 17. You're watching the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Back here at Watkins, we're about ready to begin again as Calvary Christian, looked like it was a cut on the side of his head, and had to do a little medical attention. Everybody's okay as Plattfoot fires up the jumper, but it took a little time to clean things up and get everything squared away. 23-17 our score on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard, as Riverside has the lead. They're going to apply this pressure and see if Calvary Christian can handle it. Rogan gets it across the timeline.
Oh, nice decision there by that young man.
Turnaround jumper, no good. Rogan looking for the assist, but the jumper's no good this time by Wiley. Outside shot, no good by Kopis.
Out of bounds, Calvary Christian basketball.
Sure, Coach Rogan would have loved to come away with a couple points there. Christian made a real nice move to get to the hole down the lane there and decided to pass it off. It's a good look at the rim, just couldn't finish.
Christian Rogan, number 2. He's only a freshman. He gets a personal foul from Plattfoot. As that will be, well, that's the 4th for Riverside here. Calvary Christian has 3 here in quarter number 2. Inbounds pass to Rogan. Rogan goes to his right side. Stotler, a senior, on him. He'll get it back over to Schlatter. Back out front to Rogan. Ball is loose into the floor. Plattfoot dives for it. Riverside playing pretty hard. They'll create that turnover.
They've kind of turned up the pressure a little bit, and it's gotten a little bit more physical, which
that'll play
probably right into their hands.
Yep. Aiden Clary, nice move on the baseline by the junior. Gets the layup, and the lead is now 8 points. Plattfoot with a steal. Ball tipped out of bounds by Rogan, and Riverside will inbound it.
You wonder if that was the discussion Coach Tim Woods had with him during that timeout. You could kind of look, you could see he was a little animated there, and that might have been what he was animated about. Let's get the physicality going here a little bit. And it wasn't there early in the game, and now the Riverside Pirates are turning it over to getting Calvary Christian to turn it over quite a bit.
And that foul, I think, is going to go on Plattfoot. Miles Plattfoot will pick up the foul. That's his 3rd, so with a minute to go here in the first half, he'll go to the bench, and number 12, Reese Jenkins, will come in for Plattfoot once the opportunity and the dead ball presents himself. That was foul number 5, so Zeke Wiley will shoot the free throw.
Into the game for the Pirates, number 12, Reese Jenkins.
Jenkins into the lineup. Plattfoot with 3 will have a seat. 8-point lead for the Pirates. Second free throw, no good. Collision underneath. That's going to go against Charles Crum. Crum with the foul. And Calvary Christian now with 4 fouls as the final minute counts down on your First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Clary with it. Diving effort there by the Spartans, number 5, Flatter.
It's great awareness by him defensively. That notice in there that Clary kept turning his head and wasn't looking. He was looking middle. Slater came from the baseline, almost got himself a steal here.
Daniel Young, a junior, will come into the lineup for Calvary Christian. Into the lane goes Osborne. He'll dump it off to Clary. He was going to dump it off to Copas. And with the whistle, that means somebody's going to be shooting 2 free throws. Aiden Clary will step to the line. Clary a year ago, a 68% free throw shooter. He averaged 9 points per game and 6 rebounds for the Pirates during the 2022-23 season. Connects on the free throw, and Pirates enjoying their largest lead of tonight's game at 9 points. Can push it into double figures with a made free throw here. He connects. He's got 6 points overall. Another turnover by Calvary Christian. Short jumper up and in by Landon Purdy. Boy, what a nice run here by Riverside to end this first half and get some distance between them and the Spartans. Inside off the glass, shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Rogan for 3, pops in and out. Rebound battle. It's going to stay with Calvary Christian. 9.5 seconds to go here in the first half of play.
This run by Riverside's been keyed by their defense, Dave. They've really turned it up and it's gotten more physical. And on the offensive side, they've decided to go inside to Clary a lot, and that's been giving the Spartans some trouble.
Outside jumper by Wiley. Shot no good at the buzzer sounds. The first half ends. And Riverside enjoying a 29-17 lead over Calvary Christian. You're watching the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Just a few minutes away from the start of our second half here in the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic and our opener between Calvary Christian and the Riverside Pirates. Two teams were tied at 13 all after the first quarter, but Riverside coach Tim Woods took a timeout in the second quarter. His troops come out fired up, playing some good hard defense, applied a little bit more pressure to the Spartans, and that's been the difference. And Riverside finished this first half very strong, Jeremy.
Very strong, and a lot of it, like you said, Dave, came when this game got more physical, not just on the defensive end, but on the offensive end. They made a point to get the ball in the paint to Clary, and even Osborne was getting down in there a little bit. It just made it real tough for the Spartans there to get on track, and it kind of broke that lead open.
Schlatter with the jump shot, trying to hit it off the glass, and he'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line. And it's interesting to note, in both first and second quarters, we did have the 5 fouls. The new rule, have the teams go to the free throw lines. As Wyatt Schlatter
At the line for Calvary Christian, number 5,
shoot the free throws. Slaughter will connect. And it's a 10-point lead for Riverside. Let's see what the Pirates do in the blue and red with white trimmed uniforms. Pass comes inside, back over to the right side it goes. And Osborne into the lane goes Clary. And he'll draw the foul.
The foul from Calvary Christian, number 4, Philip Davey. That's his third and team's first.
Philip Davey will pick up the foul for Calvary Christian as they try and get the double team. It's going to be a foul on the backside as Charles Crum will pick up the personal.
That foul called on Calvary Christian, number 33, Charles Crum. That's his third and team's second.
Landon Purdy, number 30, will inbound it.
Crum's pretty much the Spartans' big man in there, and if he has to come out, they get a little bit smaller than they are.
Davey with the rebound. He'll take it down the length of the court and draw the foul. It's going to be on Gavin Osborne.
That foul called on Riverside, number 3, Gavin Osborne. That's his second and team's second. At the line, shooting 2 for the Spartans, number 4, Philip Davey.
I've got Osborne on every roster, so if I'm saying it and it should be Osborne, I'm sorry. But every roster I got's got it Osborne. So if there's a typo, even last year's roster, there's the free throw. And Davey will connect. It's an 8-point Riverside lead as we're in quarter number 3. Shot doesn't go, and a rebound cleared by Schlatter.
Nice move by Osborne to get to the hole. Good look there.
Rebound up and in. Philip Davey does a nice job. And Riverside's lead is to 6. On the baseline, inside, up and in, Nate Kopus. He's got his first basket tonight. Comes at a good time for the Pirates. Calvary Christian handling the pressure much better here in the third quarter.
Good to see Evan Patton back out there. Looks like he got his bandage on his head. Had to cut earlier there about the 3-minute mark in the second quarter.
Slatter on the baseline.
That's a jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball. And that's a turnover for the Spartans. Possession arrow favors Riverside.
Some stats from the first half there, Dave. Calvary Christian was 7 for 24 from the field, 1 for 10 from 3, 2 for 6 on the three-pointer from the free throw line. They had 10 turnovers on the first half.
And our stats this season brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. Off the glass, shot no good, rebound. Slatter puts it up. Rebound comes down to Kopus. Outside 3 by Stotler, no good. Ball goes to the floor.
For Riverside in the first half, 10 for 25 from the field for 40%. 3-pointers, they were 4 for 11. Free throws, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. They had 6 turnovers in the half.
And number 5, Jackson Wood.
And a total of, can't read my writing here, 13 rebounds. 5 of them offensively. 4 of those offensive rebounds came in the second quarter when they started to make their run and kind of put a little separation.
And Riverside's going to
Out of bounds, Riverside basketball.
bounce the ball out of bounds. On the inbounds pass, there's a bounce pass and hit that inbounds line, so Riverside will take advantage and try and get that lead back up to 10 points. Calvary Christian had gotten it down to 6 points. Nice job of rebounding there by Wiley. Slatter with it. Back out front it goes to Wiley. He'll shoot the 3. Got it. Zeke Wiley.
3-point basket, Zeke Wiley.
He's got 7 on the night. Calvary Christian not going away, Jeremy.
They've cut it to 5 here. They've got some real good looks at the basket. And like you said earlier, Dave, handling this pressure from Riverside much better here in the second half. And clearing off the rebounds, defensive rebounds a lot better too, Dave. Pirates are not getting those second point chances.
Schlatter into the lane, and suddenly Calvary Christian slips to within 3 points of Riverside. Third quarter action. Spartans going for the steal. There it is. Davey working his way up court, takes it inside. He'll draw the foul. And fortunate that there was a foul called, because he was actually out of control there and would not have had a good shot.
No. We've gotten to the point where some of this training these kids are doing isn't physical enough. They want to always try to sidestep and stuff like that and avoid the contact. Probably would have been a better option for him, the young man, to just go straight up at it and take the foul and keep it in his right hand.
Damian Smith into the Riverside lineup.
Davy's got a nice quarter going for him here, Philip Davey does.
4:37 to go here in the third quarter. And he's into the lane just a little bit too soon. And that's a violation on Calvary Christian, so Riverside will have the basketball. Flatfoot over the left side. Clary in the corner. Shot no good there by number 3, Osborne. Rebound battle, and the big man, Aiden Clary, follows up with it, and Riverside back up by 5. Calvary Christian had an opportunity there before those missed free throws to cut the Riverside lead to just a point, but now they're looking at a 5-point deficit. Back out to Davey. Davey looking inside. It's going to be a turnover. Picked up by Miles Flatfoot. Up court quickly. Osborne will pick it up out front. Here comes Clary into the lane. Shot no good. A rebound. Philip Davey. Calvary Christian.
One thing Calvary Christian's been able to do a lot, Dave, is they've been getting into the lane from the outside. Right here we go again. Driving past, getting 2 people to come get him. They found a nice look there.
Evan Patton with the shot. Nice assist. 3-point basketball game. Woods, he's going to take it inside. There's going to be a reach by, let's see who that call is on.
That foul called on Calvary Christian, number 24, Zeke Wiley. That's his
Zeke
first.
Wiley.
And team third.
That's good for Calvary Christian, because Philip Davey was right in that area also, and I thought he was going to get his 4th foul, and he's been a linchpin to a little bit of this going on in this quarter. As Miles
Flatfoot connects. 3-pointer makes it a 6-point lead. Copus will come back into the lineup for Riverside here on the next dead ball. Patton gets it out front to Schlatter. Schlatter with it to Wiley. Wiley looking inside. Over to the left side. It goes to Schlatter. Calvary Christian. They cut into a 12-point lead. Cut it in half.
Add it to 3.
And with a chance to make it more. And a couple of missed free throws. Big play there by Osborne. On the steal. Up and gets the roll, and the lead goes back to 8 points. Ever so close, but the Pirates bounce back. Gartner back over to Patton. Now Schlatter with the basketball. He'll get it on the return. Pass inside, missed the jumper. It's got a nice little turnaround jumper. Missed the shot.
Schlatter does a lot of work down there in the post from that mid-range stuff. I've yet to figure. I think he's left-handed, isn't he? But he's really good with his right hand. He's shot a couple of them in that mid-range right-handed too, hasn't he, Dave?
Well, we'll see what he shoots. Looks like a lefty.
He's a lefty from the free throw line at least.
He'll connect. He's got 11 points.
And then for Calvary Christian, number 2, Christian Rogan.
Christian Rogan back into the lineup for Calgary Christian, number 2. 12 points now for Schlatter. 6-point lead for Riverside. They have the basketball. Woods gets it over to the left side at Osborne. Short jumper, no good. Rebound will come down to number 5, Schlatter. Calvary Christian, that's a big possession here.
Yeah, it is.
Nice
and they
move
go to Slater inside.
Missed the shot, but a good rebound effort by Evan Patton.
Evan Patton.
Just happened to be in the right spot at the right time.
4 offensive rebounds on the quarter for the Spartans.
And Damian Smith answers it with a 3.
Damian Smith.
Every time the Spartans get a bucket and you feel like, man, you can get a stop here, it'd be good. The Pirates have been pretty clutch and come down and got a good bucket there.
That's a player control foul called on Calvary Christian. Number 24, Zeke Wiley.
Wiley, a player control foul.
Checking back in for
Foul
Riverside,
number 4.
40, Cody Craig.
Riverside already has 5. And we go under the 1-minute mark. Smith back over to Flatfoot. Flatfoot out front looking inside. Trying to get it to Cody Craig. Ball tipped away. And foul's going to go against Cody Craig.
That's on Riverside. Number 40, Cody Craig. That's his first.
So Craig picks up his first foul, and that means that Philip Davey will step to the free throw line for Calvary Christian.
Craig looks like he doesn't understand what he did for the foul there, the big strong kid. He's like, I just moved my arm. Well, yeah, you did.
Davey connects this time from the line. He's got 5 on the night. And it's a 4-point game. So Calvary Christian knocked this lead down by 8 points. They trailed by 12. Flatfoot for 3. Got it.
3-point basket.
And the lead jumps back to 7. Flatfoot with a couple of threes here today. And once again, Slatter will go to the free throw line.
Slater's had himself a quarter. This is 9 on the quarter right now at the time for Slater.
13 overall. Leading scorer in the game tonight. We make it 14. 5-point difference. Flatfoot, 15-footer, got it. Miles Flatfoot starting to warm up.
Yeah, he just kind of seemed like he was sitting back and kind of letting that game come to him. Only took 3 shots in the first half, and he's taken 3 in the last 40 seconds and has scored on all of them.
And it's going to be a travel on Rogan. Boy, he had a nice assist there. Had there been a travel.
That's that hop step they're usually giving these kids now, and I'm surprised they called that.
He didn't get it that time.
No, he didn't.
Third quarter is history. Our score, Riverside 45, Calvary Christian 38. You're watching the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic on NK Telco Sports.
Riverside scored 16. Calvary Christian will start the fourth quarter with the basketball.
Our
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Fourth quarter basketball underway here at the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic. First year of the tournament. We've got Calvary Christian and Riverside in the opening game. Of course, game number 2, Watkins and Waynesville Goshen will do battle for the right to meet in the championship game on Saturday at 7:30. You're listening live here on NK Telco Sports. I'd like to remind you also that these games on NK Telco Cable or NKT.TV app will be replayed on channel 154 on December 4th at 5 p.m., December 15th at 6 p.m., and December 16th at 8 p.m. That's tonight's game between Riverside and Calvary Christian.
Couple key stats from the third quarter there where Calvary Christian worked their way from a 12-point deficit at half all the way, had it at 3 a couple times. Probably the biggest one, 4 offensive rebounds for the Spartans when they only missed 3 field goals and 2 free throws. So only one of those shots they didn't get back, Dave.
Yeah, they had moved that lead. They were down by 3 and had a chance, and they missed the free throws there at an inappropriate time where they could have moved it closer. Big point in the game may have just occurred there as we're talking about the statistics. Miles Platford goes to the bench with his 4th foul.
And he was the catalyst right there at the last minute and a half where he pretty much kind of took over the situation for him.
There's the steal by Woods, trying to go inside. He'll just draw the foul.
There's a perfect situation, Dave. Why come back with this Euro step where you could have just went right up over the top of the kid right there, kept it in your right hand, take the contact, you probably make the basket and go to the free throw line.
Jackson Woods at the line. A little bit too strong. Well, one thing that we've noticed, if the two teams get into 5 fouls in these quarters with this new rule, we shoot a lot of free throws.
Yes, we do. Calvary Christian in the third quarter, 10 for 12 from the free throw line.
And the 2 that they missed are the ones that
were rebounded.
Yeah, they were very, it was like 33-30 at the time. Let's see what the Spartans can do. Slatter with the basketball. He's had a great contest here for Calvary Christian. 14 points. Here comes Davey into the lane. Back over to Schlatter. Inside.
Oh, good look.
Back out to Rogan. Shot doesn't go. Patton's got the rebound. Puts it up over Clary, but not that time. And Kopus will grab the rebound. Boy, that's a frustrating possession for Calvary Christian. Davey with a rebound. Fast break. Lead
good
pass. As Zeke Wiley fouled as he goes in, he'll go to the free throw line.
That was a great pass. Is that Evan Patton who threw that on a dime, number 3?
So we got a timeout on the court. Calvary Christian wants to talk about some things. Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Our score, Riverside 46, Calvary Christian 38. You are watching the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Zeke Wiley will step to the free throw line. He's got 7 points so far here tonight. Important free throw, a little bit short. He'll come back and shoot the second one, and he'll connect.
It's the first point of the quarter for Calvary Christian. They've had some good looks at the basket. Only down 7. Could have been a little bit closer. Flare screen for Stotler.
Stotler, there it is. Nice move by Stotler. And it's 48-39, lead to 9. Stotler has 7 points. Patton wants to go to the baseline, pull-up jumper, doesn't fall, rebound Stotler. Stotler across the timeline. Up court, it comes quickly to Purdy. Stotler for the jumper, and he'll connect.
Stotler came in when Plattfoot went out, and now he's kind of picked up where Plattfoot was scoring right there at the end of the third quarter.
Calvary Christian, Patton trying to dump it off to Wiley. In trouble. Davey will get it back out. Schlatter into the lane, off the glass, and Wyatt Schlatter connects. He's got 16.
Nice play.
Off balance shot is good as Jackson Woods connects. He has 8 points.
Spartans need to get some stops on defense right now. They can't be trading buckets, and that's a nice look by that young man.
And the follow-up tip, no good. And Riverside will throw it away. 52-41, the lead is at 11 points. Rogan will handle it as Riverside trying to get that double team. Patton, Rogan, back over to Schlatter. Wiley on the baseline, but Riverside will draw the foul.
That full court press has not affected the Spartans like it did in the first half. They've done a nice job. They made some adjustments at halftime there. They got a guy in the middle. They've actually gotten a couple good looks out of it. Where in the first half late, they were turning it over a few times.
Flatfoot and Gavin Orsborn will come back into the lineup.
Back in for Riverside, number 3, Gavin Osborne.
Zeke Wiley at the line. He'll connect, makes it a 10-point game. Down low it goes. Kopus puts it off the glass.
Nate Kopus.
And Riverside has matched their largest lead of the night at 12 points.
A little miscommunication defensively there. Slater, he's been getting in the lane all night long.
Up and in, Luke Gardner. He hits the floor. And with 4:17 to play in this one, medical trainer comes over from Botkins to take a look at Luke Gardner. We'll take a break in the action. Our score 54-44. Riverside with the lead. You're watching the Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic on NK Telco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Stotler with the basketball over to Plattfoot. He comes back into the game with 4 fouls. Osborne, Plattfoot, shot no good. Plattfoot gets his own rebound, puts it up, draws the foul, and he will go to the free throw line.
The senior was relatively quiet that first half, and he has kind of come alive. And when he's been on the floor and wasn't in free throw and foul trouble here, Dave is kind of taking this thing over offensively and defensively.
Free throw a little bit short. He's got 8 points on the night. Second free throw. Bends those knees and strokes it home. He's got 9. Timeout on the floor. Full timeout by Riverside. Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take a moment and thank our sponsors for tonight's contest. First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, and NK Telco. Additional sponsors of tonight's game, Carriage Works, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwiedemann, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball action on NK Telco Cable or NKT.TV app. Channel 154 on December the 4th at 5 p.m. Channel 3 or 503 on December 15th at 6 p.m. and December 16th at 8 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So with an 11-point lead, it looks like Riverside positioning themselves to move into the championship contest of the first Myers Tavern Tip-Off Classic. Inside turnaround jump shot, no good by Wiley. Rebound for the Pirates. And Stotler will get the shot. He's into double figures with 11, and he'll go to the free throw line.
3 fouls now on the quarter for the Spartans. Spartans are already in the bonus. They'll be shooting 2 on any fouls from now on out.
And free throw is also good. 3-point play, and it's 58-44, largest lead of the night for Riverside.
Stotler's got 7 on the quarter, 12 for the game. He's had himself a nice 4 minutes here. Nice backdoor cut.
Evan Patton. He'll score. Outside jumper. Shot no good as Osborne's shot off target. Here comes Schlatter. Gets it down low to Gardner. They'll get it back out front. Gardner with it. Wiley, 15-footer, and will roll home.
Wiley.
Here they come again. They got down 14, and they've cut it to 10. They kind of had it at that point earlier.
Kopus with a rebound. Puts it up and in. And when you look at Riverside, they've got a pretty nice balance building here as they close this one out. Long 3, shot no good. Rebound, Schlatter, right spot, right time. And he's got 18.
Yeah, Riverside has numerous players over 7 points here.
They'll be patient. Clock with 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the First National Bank first scoreboard. That'll be a blocking foul inside on Evan Patton.
That foul called Calvary Christian, number 3, Evan Patton. That's his second and team 4th.
Ten-point lead for the Pirates. Stotler out front. Over to the right side it goes, and Osborne. Clary, they'll move the basketball. Plattfoot's got a good look. And he connects on it. We'll take a look and see what Miles Plattfoot shot from three-point range last year. 28% is what last year's stat sheet says. He's probably doing just a little bit better tonight, I think.
Shooting 50%. He is shooting just under 50%. He's 3 for 7 from the field. In the second half here, though, he's 3 for 5. So shooting 60%.
Gets that shooter's look like he did there.
Okay, backcourt violation.
And that violation to go against Calvary Christian.
The thing about him, though, Dave, is it's not always that he's scoring. They just get a different feel about him when he starts getting in some kind of rhythm. It kind of gets everybody else going. Stotler now is shooting well. He's getting some open looks. I mean, you can see why he's the quarterback of, their football team. He just kind of gets people involved, and then all of a sudden when he's like, well, things are a little bit out of control, I'm just going to take this over myself.
Yeah, and you get shots like that. Osborne with that shot, nice 15-footer. Everybody looks good. The lead is at 15. Slater inside, he'll get the roll. He's got 20.
That young man can get to the lane and get to the hole. He's got some length to him a little bit. Loves to use that little crow hop to get in there.
Stotler off balance and he'll score. Schlatter. Patton with it. Tries to go inside. There's the steal. Stotler's going to go one-on-one. There's the move. Nice move, but the shot using his left hand doesn't fall.
Calvary Christian basketball into the game for Riverside. Number 2, Gavin Robinson.
Gavin Robinson, 5'9" senior, will come in. Into the final minute, we get some more players into tonight's contest for these two teams. Daniel Young, 0, will come into the game for Calvary Christian. Spartans play in the Ohio Valley Christian Conference. We talked a little bit about this off the air. Last year, I'm thinking their record against OHSAA competition was 6-5 or something like that. But they had a very successful Ohio Valley Christian Conference season.
Well, I think you and I were talking about it. There's multiple levels of the Christian school conferences or Christian school league, whatever you would like to call it, division across the state of Ohio. And what was it, 3 or 4 years ago? They were 25 and something state champions.
25-1.
Making the move here. This is in their second year of the OHSAA. I believe there's a 3 or 4 year preliminary that you have to be in, so they had to play so many schools in the OHSAA. Then they were invited into the OHSAA, which was last year their first year.
Calvary Christian located in Bell Fountain, if you're unfamiliar. And 14-point difference here for Riverside.
Young men from Calvary Christian. They play hard, though. There's no doubt about it. That young man right there, not real big. He's in there with the trees. Comes away with a rebound.
Young gets it over to Rogan. His three-pointer a little bit short, but the rebound up and in by Luke Gardner.
Luke Gardner.
Wyatt Schlatter, number 5 for Calvary Christian. Boy, I tell you, he had an outstanding night as Cody Craig gets into the scorebook as he puts the rebound shot up and in. I tell you, when you look at this game, Miles Plattfoot was in foul trouble. And that had a pretty big effect on tonight's game when you kind of think about the way the game flowed.
It would be interesting to see what his plus-minus was when he was on the floor, because I got a feeling it was in excess of probably 17 or 18 points. And he wasn't out there a ton.
No, he got into foul trouble early. We'll figure up the stats. In the meantime, we'll select a player of the game for the winning Riverside Pirates. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, and NK Telco, our scoreboard sponsor. First National Bank, keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Timeout sponsor brought to you by Precision Strip. Our player of the game, which we'll announce here in a moment, brought to you by NK Telco, and our mid and post-game statistics, all brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. Additional sponsors, Carriage Works, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSN Radio. I'd like to also remind you that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity basketball action on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app, channel 154 on December the 4th at 5 p.m., channel 3 and 503, December the 15th at 6 p.m., and December 16th at 8 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So, Calvary Christian, the Spartans of head coach Rob Rogan, now 0-1. They'll play against the loser of tonight's nightcap between Waynesville, Goshen, and Watkins at 6 o'clock tomorrow.